it's America, and welcome back to Yaswan and to another video. You may be wondering, where are you? Well, I am in Belgium, as you all know, and I am in the conditions of when it was wartime, which is absolutely crazy. This is the conditions of war, and this is what they were like in. Ooh, and I'm in the museum in Belgium, and you can see those were the conditions. Looks quite brutal, to be honest. This was the aid post. Here, look at that. This is when they were like doing mining underground. So crazy. Like, this is absolutely. And then they had to carry big bags. So that's the digging area. Let's make our way through. This is really crazy because this is just true war conditions. What's in here? So this was like the engine room. Hey, Cameron.
Hello.
Alright, let's go, guys. And you can see the lights keep going on and off. So the war condition was harsh and brutal. Okay. Look at the lights, it's flickering. Must have been a very tough and scary time for them. As we make our way, oh, it's quite haunting, to be honest. I can imagine how life truly was. This is like an experience. And here you can see, this is what they would sleep on. So this is the bunk beds. Look, it's literally really, that is just proper like metal. Like, how could you sleep on that? I wonder how they managed to even rest. You can see there's like a, what's it called? A shovel as well. The blankets were really thin, and I bet it was really cold underground. And I wonder how they dug this all up. Must have taken a lot of work, guys. That's as we make our way down. Hello.
Hello again.
Ooh, so this is where so this is their dining area. This is what it looked like. So they'd have their food here. And those tiny pots. Whoa. And then this is the communication room. So they would communicate. You can see, I think that is analytical engine, where they would communicate through Morse code and all other sorts of codes. This is the more bunk beds here. And yeah, that does not look good. You can hear the noise. That's how it was. Very noisy as well in war. Same thing here. This is really an experience to see how it truly was in the war. You can hear the noise effects, so this is what they hear all the time, like the bombing which was happening. Okay.
This one.
So you can hear the creaking of the boards. Makes it a bit more mysterious. And gives you that vibe of a bit of scary. They also had like these rags on top, if you can see, and they would put this down as well. So I think this is also kind of the conditions in the trenches, as we all know, during World War I and World War II. And this was a war between Belgium, and I'm sure the Netherlands as well.
Is the movie.
Here we go down. We're going even deeper underground, guys.
It's actually
A bit more light though. Okay. Oh, no more. It's also flickering down here. That's more.
send it to the kids. Yeah.
So here you can see these are like latrines. So I think this is where they went to the toilet. And it does not look very definitely not a very good toilet, as you can tell. With this, it's the pictures of how it was back then. Looks brutal. I wonder how this works. Oh, okay. It's alright, as we make our way out now. Let's see. The thunder just makes it more like the tension rise. What's What's in here, guys?
All about how
Take
it
a look.
works. It was so interesting. It was super interesting.
Okay, in here you can see
What do you
is
call it these days?
this is the kitchen.
Not as barbecue.
Absolutely crazy. This is the conditions of the kitchen and what they had to work with. Absolutely brutal. Okay, as we make our way down now.
Longer bed.
Okay.
Looks like slightly.
This is the office's mess. You can see definitely a bit messy. And very historical as well at the same time. Okay, as we make our way down. Totally different room, unexpected. This is the bunks as well. So the bunk beds where they'd sleep. These ones you can see are just a bit more narrow, so not very, you wouldn't have a good night and a comfortable sleep. Ooh, okay, as we make our down here. Look at this. These are like these cannon things. It's crazy. They'd use this in the war to fight. These are the bombs, as you can see. And the proper names are right over here on the wall. So in the Netherlands and in English at the same time. You can see our keys as well, also using the wall. Not sure of the proper name, but yeah. Here you can see our the cannons they've used and look at the massive like bullets. And I can imagine how much gunpowder they had to use. So this was like the artillery. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. This was the true conditions of war. The reality. It was harsh. It wasn't easy. It's crazy. This is called the flying pig. Right. You can see. Look how big they are. Massive. They look like pencils as well. But they're huge and definitely can damage. And cause a lot of damage. So here you can see like wrenches as well. So yeah, wrenches. Very big. Definitely used to fix big machinery like tanks. And the Air Force. You can see like the bullets. And the helmet under there. What an experience, guys. Oh, in here you can see a look as well. Okay, guys, so this is the room where they kind of talk about what happened. Look at this, all the damaged but historical items at the same time. This is one of my favorites, the gun, the famous gun. And what's this? Like a bell? I'm guessing? No, not a bell. Right. We'll slowly make our way out of here now, guys. Okay, guys. So now we're in here. That these huge, like, machinery bits, and this is just the front plate of a tank. That is from a tank. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these right. Okay, and on this side, one of my favorites again are the guns, as you can see. So this was the weaponry used in the war. Definitely used for artillery fire. And then there's the uniform, what they had to wear. You can see they were really prepared for this. The guns are different sizes and everything. They had like pouches as well, which was good. on the wall. And this is what communications these were used. The pigeon, as we all know, pigeons were quite often used in the war, so they were just carrying messages because they knew their way, where to go, and their way back home. Helmets as well. Oh guys, this one's quite cool. This is Morse code. Look at that. Morse code, very cool. This is what they used to communicate in the war. Here you can see up more of what they used to kind of fire. And then here's like the uniform as well. Very old book written, I think, in the war. So written in France by men of New Zealand. More information here. These were the caps they wore, and these are the medals which were given out in the war for each position, like general or commander. Very interesting, guys. Definitely good. And here you can see is the poppies, Remembrance Day, as we all know, famously known. Make our way there now. Here you can see more. So there's a poster of like in the medical supplies as well. Oh, so this is the medical supplies bit.
I think so.
So these were
The instrument tools, but that's just amputate what it is.
must be a tough time. You might know these famous soldiers who sacrificed their lives in the war. We are very grateful for them. This is also the uniform that they wore. Guns as well. Their flag to represent themselves, of course. More uniform. And here you can see his uniform. These are old newspapers. So this was kind of given out to let people know of the news and what is currently going on in the country. Very interesting. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and please subscribe and thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum and welcome back to Yasman and to another video. Well, the last video, as you've seen, was kind of the conditions of war. Well, now we're in the trenches of when it happened. So this was the conditions of the trenches. As you all know, they would go up and there was no man's land. Oh, we can go down here. You can see the conditions weren't very good. Spiderweb, and it was just horrible. Look at this. Not very good conditions. We'll make our way back up here. You can see like broken floor, not very good. And actually back then there was like a lot of water as well. Oh, and it rained. So this is kind of what it looked like. This is the true conditions. The Netherlands. Okay. Very warm out here as well, guys. Whew. As you can see, not very good. Wait, if you raise your camera just a bit there. Or if you go up here, yeah. You can see the barbed wire they'd put, but I'm pretty sure it's even worse. Here you can see this is kind of what they made to kind of see through what the enemy is doing. Very cool. Make our way down. Okay. Woo. As we go deep down. They use sticks and everything to create this wall and barrier type of thing in the trenches, which is really cool. They put heavy bags to kind of keep them protected as well. Possibly also stored food as we make our door. The planks aren't even straight. You can see the attempt of trying to nail it. Also more conditions of the wall. You can see they're kind of making a door frame here. Okay, but here. This was the true reality, like I said. It would be flooded in there. People would also get this disease called trench foot as well, back in the day. And it was awful. In fact, some soldiers' legs foot had to get amputated because it was that bad. And as we all know, medicine and everything was kind of really rare resources and not very common at the time. Here you can see is a vent, possibly used to have the water drain down. This is what they kind of live in, so we can walk in. Wow, very cool, guys. You can see it's really rusting. Here it says shelter with corrugated iron. Okay, cool. Sound good. Anyways, guys, so you can see you need to really be careful when you take your step. It's like train tracks at this point. It wasn't very easy, I can see, living here. Maybe don't run from here, because you might as well. Look at that. Great time to see the poppies. As we know, when war ended, poppies bloomed. Wonder what they put in there. Maybe small resources. Here you can see it's like a little, probably where they stood up to kind of see. And those are the barbed wires. This is like a real life situation of the war. Very, very interesting. This is the conditions. Okay, let's make our way. More bags. It's like it never ends, guys. Or the never ending thing. There's another one. So these are the true conditions of the trenches. Not very easy. Okay. This is the end. Okay guys, so now the video will end there. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and for more videos. Thank you.